Have you ever wondered how the iconic Warner Brothers came to be? A tale that's as captivating as the films they've produced, Warner Brothers is more than just a logo before your favorite movies. It's a name that carries a legacy, a story of ambition, innovation, and resilience. From humble beginnings to a global powerhouse, their journey is a testament to the magic of cinema. So buckle up as we embark on this cinematic journey. Let's dive into the world of Warner Brothers and discover its rich history. The story of Warner Brothers begins in the early 20th century. A tale that's as captivating as the films they've produced, it's one of four brothers and their shared dream. The Warner Brothers, Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack, all immigrants from Poland, set up shop in 1923 with little more than their passion for film and their belief in its potential. They started off small, a humble enterprise in a burgeoning industry. The brothers faced their fair share of struggles, from financial constraints to the skepticism of an industry not yet convinced of their vision. But they were undeterred. They believed in the power of storytelling and were determined to make their mark. Their first few films, while not box office hits, were stepping stones to greater things. They experimented with genres, pushed boundaries, and remained committed to their craft. The films The Gold Diggers and My 4 Years in Germany were some of their earliest productions. They may not have made headlines, but they certainly laid the foundation for the Warner Brothers we know today. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The brothers faced numerous setbacks, from the untimely death of Sam Warner, the creative force behind many of their early films, to the financial crisis of the Great Depression. But they persevered, buoyed by their shared vision and unwavering determination. They took risks, they innovated, and they dared to dream big. They introduced sound to the silent film era, a move that forever changed the landscape of cinema. They produced the first ever talkie, The Jazz Singer, a film that not only saved the studio from bankruptcy but also marked a turning point in film history. And while their journey was fraught with obstacles, the brothers never lost sight of their dream. They were pioneers, visionaries who dared to challenge the status quo, and in doing so, they paved the way for generations of filmmakers. And so, the seeds of a future entertainment giant were sown. From humble beginnings, the Warner Brothers rose to become one of the most iconic names in the world of entertainment. A testament to the power of perseverance, innovation, and above all, the magic of storytelling. As the 1930s rolled in, so did the golden age of Warner Brothers. This era was truly a time of innovation and triumph for the studio. The Warner Brothers, with their audacity and creativity, started to redefine the world of movies. The 30s saw the studio take a gamble that would forever change the face of cinema. Warner Brothers introduced synchronized sound in films, a pioneering move that revolutionized the industry. The Jazz Singer, released in 1927, was the first feature-length motion picture with not just a synchronized music score, but also lip-synchronous singing and speech in several isolated sequences. This bold approach created a new dimension in the cinematic experience, and the world of silent films slowly started to fade into the background. During this period, Warner Brothers also saw the creation of some of the most iconic characters that still resonate with audiences today. The studio introduced us to the carrot-chomping, wise-cracking rabbit Bugs Bunny. This rascally rabbit, with his Brooklyn accent and mischievous nature, quickly became a beloved character, setting a new standard for animated entertainment. But it wasn't just about Bugs Bunny. Warner Brothers also brought to life a whole ensemble of unforgettable characters like Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and Tweety Bird. This was also the era of the Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies, series that offered a blend of music, slapstick humor, and a dash of cultural satire. The Golden Age was not just a period of commercial success, but also a time of artistic achievement. The studio produced a series of socially conscious films such as I Am a Fugitive from a Chain Gang and The Life of Emile Zola, which won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1937. As we look back at this period, we see a studio that was bold and innovative, that dared to experiment, and that was not afraid to tackle serious issues. The Golden Age was a testament to the vision of the Warner Brothers and their commitment to pushing the boundaries of cinema. It was during this time that Warner Brothers laid the foundation of what it is today. The Golden Age set the stage for Warner Brothers' enduring success. The post-war era brought new challenges for Warner Brothers. As the world was adjusting to a new reality, so too was the film industry. The 1950s and 60s were decades of significant transformation, and Warner Brothers found itself navigating an evolving landscape. One of the most prominent changes during this era was the advent of television. This new medium threatened the traditional cinema industry. Instead of heading to the theaters, audiences could now enjoy entertainment from the comfort of their living rooms. This shift forced Warner Brothers to reevaluate and recalibrate their strategies. They started producing content directly for television, a move that initially seemed like a gamble, but ultimately proved to be a successful adaptation. Around the same time, the industry was also witnessing another major shift: the transition from black and white to color films. Warner Brothers had always been at the forefront of innovation, and this was no exception. The studio embraced this change, producing vibrant and visually stunning films that captivated audiences. Movies like A Streetcar Named Desire and East of Eden are perfect examples of Warner Brothers mastering this new form of storytelling. However, it wasn't just about adapting to technological advancements. These years were also marked by societal changes. The civil rights movement, the feminist movement, and the anti-war protests were all shaping the cultural landscape of the time. Warner Brothers didn't shy away from these issues. They produced films that reflected these societal shifts, pushing boundaries and sparking conversations. These were testing times for Warner Brothers. They faced competition, technological advancements, and societal changes. But they didn't just survive these challenges, they thrived. They used these hurdles as opportunities to innovate, to adapt, and to reinvent themselves. And so, Warner Brothers continued to evolve with the times, constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible in the film industry. They remained committed to their craft, producing quality content that resonated with audiences worldwide. Despite the hurdles, Warner Brothers continued to innovate and adapt. Entering the modern era, Warner Brothers stood strong as a leader in the entertainment industry. The 70s marked a time of change for the company, but also brought a slew of successes. The studio's strategy of focusing on quality over quantity started to pay off. The decade saw the release of iconic films like Dirty Harry, Superman, and A Clockwork Orange, each leaving an indelible mark on pop culture. As the 80s rolled around, Warner Brothers continued to make waves with hits like The Shining, Mad Max 2, and Blade Runner. The company's knack for nurturing talent and taking creative risks was evident. Yet it was the introduction of the Batman franchise that truly cemented Warner Brothers' position in the industry. The first film, released in 1989, was a box office sensation and sparked a franchise that continues to thrive to this day. The 90s and the turn of the millennium saw Warner Brothers diversify their portfolio, venturing into television production and digital entertainment, but their commitment to film never wavered. The studio produced some of the most successful franchises in history during this time, including Harry Potter, The Matrix, and The Lord of the Rings. Each series not only garnered critical acclaim but also generated billions in revenue, further solidifying Warner Brothers' reputation as a powerhouse in the industry. In the present day, Warner Bros. Remains at the forefront of the entertainment world. Their recent releases, such as Wonder Woman, Joker, and Tenet, have continued to push boundaries and captivate audiences globally. The studio's commitment to storytelling, innovation, and creativity is unwavering. But it's not just about the big screen. Warner Bros. Is also making strides in streaming, with the launch of HBO Max, offering a vast library of their iconic films and series to viewers worldwide. This move ensures they remain relevant and competitive in the ever-evolving digital age. Today, Warner Brothers is a globally recognized brand, synonymous with quality entertainment. Let's recap the incredible journey of Warner Brothers. This story begins with humble beginnings, a tale of four brothers with a dream who turned a small theater into a global film empire. They weathered the storm of the Great Depression, proving that grit and determination can overcome even the toughest of times. Moving into the golden age, Warner Brothers soared to new heights. They became a beacon for creativity, pioneering the talkie movies and introducing color films. Icons like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck were born, and legendary films like Casablanca and The Maltese Falcon graced our screens, cementing their place in cinematic history. As the world evolved, so did Warner Brothers. They navigated changes with grace, adapting to new technologies and audience preferences. They embraced the advent of television, diversified into music, and ventured into the digital realm. Their resilience is truly inspiring. In the modern era, Warner Brothers continues to shine. They've given us unforgettable franchises like Harry Potter and the DC Universe, proving that their creative flame still burns brightly. They've also shown a commitment to diversity and representation, bringing stories from all walks of life to the big screen. And that's the remarkable story of Warner Brothers, a testament to the power of creativity, innovation, and perseverance. This tale teaches us that with passion and hard work, we can transform dreams into reality and make a lasting impact on the world.